Coach, playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
All right.
Now Jackson on 2nd down.
Oh, come on. That's not pass interference, man.
Well, let's see who this is.
That was me trying to get a pick.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, Jackson. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey, easy. 6:22.
Now with the play clock almost gone, Sean McDermott's going to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, easy. 6:23. Hurry. To your right.
Throwing on third down, Locke. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Hauschka adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. So a very short kicker. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Good move at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Von Miller leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now it's Jackson. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Melvin Ingram. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. On the tackle there, Natrell Jamerson out of Wisconsin.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Hurry!
3rd and long. It's Locke. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to go down again.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Detroit! Detroit!
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Detroit! Gun! 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 Over! 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 Over!
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Von Miller in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, it's Jackson being chased out left. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. 12, 12, 12. To your right. Check, check, check. Motion out of backfield. Motion out.
After the interception, it's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
My offensive line cannot hold this guy. His guys just bust right fucking through, no problem.
2nd and 10, Luck again. Man open right side, it's the tight end play. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
The defense is fucking fast.
Kenny Young had the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now a handoff looking right. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. Tim Williams makes the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
And on the timeouts? What the fuck, man?
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Okay.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have
that
to
was like an evil look.
3rd and 9 after the delay of game.
This time's fucking ticking so quick.
From the gun, here's Love. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught.
He didn't know. It's funny, he didn't know who to chase. He's like, go this way, go that way, go this way.
24 on the 3rd down conversion.
he hesitated a little too long on that one route.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Why am I getting caught in that animation? I wasn't touching nobody.
Forward here for a good little gain. It was Anthony Averett who got him down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout. To throw on second down is Locke. Throw left side complete. That's Lee. And they're going to lose some on this play.
He's so fast.
Being
He's
knocked
fucking
back
fast
to the
at
18.
picking that up.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
The Bills on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Luck going to keep it on the sneak. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Andrew Luck with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Ravens taking the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Hot!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bills have recovered. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number 1, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position.
No.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
He'll get it up the middle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The Bills on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal.
5, 6, 7, 4. Be right. Go hard. Be right.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Corey Grant, as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call.
Are you surprised of how much came out of that clog sink or tub?
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Ooh.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Got a field goal.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And that is no good. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Fuck, I didn't even,
So
I forgot to fucking, hey,
wildcard
what's up? I forgot to share this on the group.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This will be taken short. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made.
What are you doing, Jay? What were you just doing?
Now a chance to take advantage of that missed field goal. 1st and 10, way up at the 37.
Jay.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
God damn. How does the guy with 96 speed get caught? Answer that.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run.
Well,
that appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
I cannot falter in the 3rd and 4th, man. I have to get these first downs. At least kick a field goal, make it a four possession. 4 possessions. I gotta make at least 4 possessions. His defense is just fucking fast.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third.
He has a bad habit of pressing.
We'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. The Bills on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Go ahead. 12.
Out of the gun. Lock. Going deep for Benjamin. And this will be caught at the 30.
And that's what happens when you press.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Travis Benjamin, 63 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. But look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division.
I noticed that he had a press. He was doing a press.
An absolute statement game.
So I had to hit a timeout. Okay, now I feel comfortable. I feel more comfortable now. If he gets 28 plus points now, and like, I'm gonna be so annoyed. My defense cannot dumb out and be stupid and let him run wild. Woo! See what I'm saying? Look at that. They almost gave him that run back.
To the 26-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Jackson on first down. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Jackson now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Gun! Detroit!
They go play action with Jackson.
Shit, I know he was going to hit that guy.
With it complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Right back to him on 1st down.
Oh, come on. Whatever, stop fucking trying to give this guy a rushing touchdown.
But that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now they'll run it on the toss. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 3rd down, Jackson. Got his man complete over
God
the middle.
damn.
It's Andrews. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it.
Why did you push him in?
And he'll get in.
Fucking stupid computer, man. Why would you push him in?
Great play there.
You're supposed to be there to push him out.
And the Ravens cut into that lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Now Jones.
Why are you pausing, bro? Why did you pause? What is that?
Here, he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at
Like,
the
run the goddamn ball, bitch.
line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over.
Fucking sitting there
After
waiting.
the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He usually switches between cover 2 and cover 3. This should be a cover 2. Yeah, it should be cover 2. And it
Here's Luck now on 2nd down.
Oh, what the fuck, man? I can't press the button.
The Ravens able to get to him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew
hit
he was
fucking
on his back.
button. It just wouldn't let me. I guess I got caught in that tackle animation.
Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Locke. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They get only 4.
He always does that blitz. I think I remember that. He does that blitz.
West Coast offense or not, one of the
always on long downs. He does that fucking like
you're either throwing a touchdown
that blitz
or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
What? Why did the ball hit a wall up in the sky?
And
why did it come down so fast?
Get set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10. Now Jackson on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
I've seen that before.
Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football.
I've seen him do that in my last game. He whipped my ass in that game. I thought for sure he was going to do it again.
Pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Now they try the right side here. And some space here. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
All right, I should seal it.
Corey Grant, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. Hauschka now for the extra point. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. Able to fight through one tackle. And they'll be set up with good field position
nice
here
spin.
as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out there.
Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews.
Shit, I fucked up. I was trying to fake blitz and I got caught up in the line.
51 yards. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown,
too far into the line, I got caught.
Any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Oh, fuck you.
On first down, Locke. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of 1. And just like that, it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Locke. And he can't quite pick it. No
what was that?
So far.
I hate that defense, man. That's a fucking, that's a bitch-ass defense.
At least it's 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. And now here come the Ravens. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Detroit! 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 Gun! 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 Gun!
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And my goodness.
How's that interception?
Interception. Picked off by the linebackers.
How's the pass interference?
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Are you telling me I can't intercept the fucking ball without getting the pass interference? Fuck off, man. This fucking game's so fucking stupid.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Oh, come on. Ah, well.